Welcome to Cocktail Hour with Rick and Darlene.
Hey there.
We are in our back room of our house,
Jimmy Rick,
lovingly
that's bad.
called the Sunroom, and we're here in Baltimore, Maryland again. Oh my goodness. Why are you children talking about things that are unimportant? Why are you stressing yourself out? Right? Stop talking about Elon Musk. He's the man who is so super intelligent, but he can't get away from the mirror because he loves to look at himself because he knows he's so great.
Hello, everybody.
So
Kimbra won.
it's bad enough. It's Friday the 13th already. Don't
Play
you
lots of
know?
games. Doctor in the Mall. Mega. How are you
Have
doing?
have
James Gilly.
any of you experienced something due to the 13th?
Descend. Hello
Yes,
there.
I think it's a
Soul.
good idea not to look at the
Anita
news,
Flanagan.
Patrick. That's the
Jimmy
way to
Rick.
stay.
Don Cathcart. Faye Brookie.
Superstar.
Kaylee Chain.
I don't know if you all realize what that was. So
Patrick Nicolucci.
here we are, and
No.
I got
Olga. Hi,
Light
Olga.
there, and Chase Hughes, Third Martian. How
Okay.
are you
I think we
all?
got everybody. Don't
We
forget to hit that like button,
hit
all.
the like button, please. It's important to us.
Did
Thank
you
you.
tell them what yesterday was?
Yes, and we posted it. Of course,
Oh,
we
you
are
did?
now have been married for over 32 years.
Ah!
32 years. Isn't it been great, hon?
Yes, it has.
It's been blissful. That's the way I put it. Thank you, SBJ.
Oh, hi there, SBJ.
What you all need to do is send
Ah,
positive
ah, ah.
vibes
Yes. Maria Adamson,
for another 32.
Maria G, Josh was
If
here,
we live.
Dalton, Goofy Grandma,
Goofy Grandma.
Michaela,
Hi there, Goofy Grandma. That's a new one. Anybody that is watching
Third
for
Martian.
the first time live, you're entitled to a gift if you ask. No, thank you. Happy anniversary, Lovebirds. And it is to send an email to us with your name and mailing
Scott
address
Bagley,
with all the
Stephanie
proper
Short,
codes
MR.
to, as Darlene just typed, rick.adr at
Thanks again,
AOL.com.
No.
And you will get a gift.
Thank you all for the
So if
good
you're new,
wishes.
let us know. Andrew Allen,
Marcus,
happy Friday the 13th.
J Matt,
Does
thank you.
anybody come to the door wearing a hockey mask with a big machete, dripping blood? And there's a link for Discord, and also you can find our
Thank you
email
all.
there.
Time Mountain 2.
Discord is a place where you can have fun between cocktail hours with Rick
Stop it,
and
Bo.
Darlene. So
Bo.
get that. If I hit the table, everything shakes. I gotta watch doing that.
Bo.
I have not been in person with Dan yet. He's been sick. He got something, and until he tests himself, I don't even want to be near him.
Who's this? Hi, everybody. I started back to work on Wednesday.
Yes,
Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
she's back to work voluntarily.
No, they're paying me.
They paid her, but I mean, she's back because they asked, please come back, fill in for a few months. The guy who replaced you is moving on. We need someone like you to keep it going, please. And she did. No, at the office, downtown Baltimore, in the Schaefer Tower building,
Hey,
or
Miss
the
Fix
building
It.
with a pencil, the pink building with a pencil.
Yeah, but that's a good job for you, Namal. Cat sitting.
Cat sitting. Ah, that
It,
sounds very therapeutic.
I actually enjoyed going back. Hey, Roy Quitter.
And Maria G. and Steph Short, thank you. Happy anniversary to us. And I just had sushi from what would have been our favorite place up here, and I was so disappointed. It actually has put me in a mood. I know.
Yeah,
Why-
it does feel good to be here.
It's sad, but I might have to look for some more places for sushi because I am not going to eat that crap again. It was
How
all
are you
just.
liking it, SBJ?
It's mediocre, and I can go
Hi,
to
Steph.
Florida and get that. Jimmy
Miss Mountain
Rick,
Cat.
PhD candidate, PhD in lazy, not working, and sending sick meme messages to anybody you can, but especially me. Yes?
Patrick wants to know if you're coming to the show next Saturday. Fish Head has great sushi.
Fish head sushi.
Fish Head
I
is
know.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking about it. Yes, I am, sir. 21st, I think it is.
Thanks, Miss Fix It
At
75.
Fish Head Cantina.
That's why I went back, SBJ.
It's Madhouse. They're crazy.
Yeah, we got everything straightened out sort of
Yeah, I
with
saw
the truck.
them at
It drove well.
Zen West back in the winter.
Mr. Nobody.
Have you guys gone back to Zen West by chance?
Who's Zen West?
It's the place where they were this winter when I saw them.
The
Talking
other new
to
pill.
Madhouse.
Hello there. Are you new?
A new pill?
It said the other new pill. Hey, Ryan.
Sushi. Yeah, we've done mukbang, but I've gotten some comments from people that they
On
don't
a
like
carousel.
mukbang. They don't like watching people eat.
It was called, no, Zen West. What did you call it?
I call it Zen West.
Oh, okay. Maybe he was talking to no.
An asbestos highlighter? No, thank you. I didn't know that highlighters had asbestos in them. Surely not now. Unless they come from maybe Russia. Asbestos, Russia is actually a location on the map, believe it or not.
Wow, you've been through the ringer, Kimbra.
Why?
Well, she had a heart monitor today for
Oh!
the heart issues, and hypertension, and she had her
Aw.
boob press done and bone density test.
I'm
Nancy
sorry.
Santa Maria Leticia.
Especially the boob press. I know that's never fun. Kimbra, we wish you the best.
That actually sounds good to me, Steph.
Please send love and good vibes to Kimbra. And Shaylee is just
Glad you're
hungover.
back, Kaylee.
Good for her. She must have done it right. I think she drank wine.
Oh, goodbye, Nancy. I wish you were staying.
Your 10 minutes is out? Well, thank you very much for being generous for the short little time we have you. Come back if you can for lunch break, maybe. I don't know how many breaks you get. I'll take as many as I can. It's a place that investigated houses for asbestos. Ah, okay. Yeah,
Tracy Banter.
I have quite a
Thank
bit
you.
of experience in asbestos identification surveying. I did hospitals using blueprints to make marks to then give back to the engineers to then do updates of their plans. Yeah, mukbang is apparently a popular thing in Korea and other maybe Asian Pacific countries, but it's people are enjoying food on camera. Large quantities, usually stuffing their mouths,
Oh, I hope you enjoyed
dripping
it, Nancy.
out of their mouths. It's kind of gross.
Goodbye. Hope to see you again.
So I'm looking for Michaela, who's celebrating her birthday today. Yes, I
Arnold
know.
Ziffer, hello there.
13th. Arnold, hello. So I'll be looking forward to seeing Michaela when she joins us.
No, it's more uncomfortable than hurtful.
Yeah, I have also one of the paper labels from insulation made by the Ambler Insulation Company
Oh, I like
on
outdoor
a
showers, little
paperweight
squash.
for your desk.
If the weather's
Paperweight.
warm.
I've had that since when
Protein
I did that
waterfall.
kind of work, and we used to collect things like that. The labels off of the insulation were highly coveted.
I wouldn't know
Did
about that,
you
Dr.
do
Namal.
that too?
I guess that might hurt because
Another pill
they really have to
or
squish.
two? Good evening, Megadeth and Potato Kartoff. And we have 80 people in the room.
Arnold, I'm so sorry.
What's up?
He had to put his cat down last night.
Oh, man, I'm so sorry, Arnold. Coming to that point is so hard. But we can't necessarily do it for humans, but we can for our pets. So I understand, and I hope that you go with the love and peace from us in your mourning process.
Hey, Potato Kartoff.
Yes, that's sad. Tone Mountain wants to know anybody who's a model maker, plastic models of cars, which was a very popular thing actually when I was growing up. Couldn't wait to get the newest model and put them together. It wasn't me,
James,
but
I'm
I had
sorry.
a couple of friends. What happened with James?
James Gilly had to put his 14-year-old dog down today.
James, I am so sorry. There's two people mourning having to do this. We just heard, James, that our friend Arnold Ziffel just had to do the same thing. So Arnold and James, we lift you both up in prayer and hope that you could be comforted by the love that we all are sending to you right now. Yeah, that was a real big thing back then when we were growing up, wasn't it, Patrick? I had a friend who really was big into it. He did a great job. I never had the patience for all the little pieces, but I did a little bit of models. But I like to watch people messing with them and seeing them slowly completing the kit over time. They did it at a workbench down in his basement. His dad would help, of course, and it was cool. We were both in Scouts together. This is a friend of mine, first name Steve. I don't think he watches our program. What do you think? Do you think that
Yeah.
Steve and Carol, do you think Steve watches the show? Oh,
No.
well. And who is this here? We got the remix.
Yeah, that's. I
Best
went to
tour.
a viewing
I
last
love
night.
buying models and never putting them together. You loved doing that as a kid, yeah.
Aloha, AJ Vintage.
AJ, I used
The
to do
remix Mastro.
the rockets, the Estes or Estes, I don't know how you pronounced it, where you were solid booster rockets. The
I'm
little
glad he's
things
okay,
you would put them in
so-
the bottom. They look like a small firecracker or M80 kind of thing, and you would light them up with an electrical charge from your a 6-volt battery, and you just had the two contacts. You had one off, and when you put the fuse in there, hooked up the wires. When you're ready to go, you touch the other wire. Whoosh! It's good fun. Model rockets. We took a model rocket that was made to suspend on a string, and it was propelled by a rubber band made out of balsa wood. We put the nose cone on, sealed it tight, put an engine in there, lit it up. The thing fell over and went sideways. And a little kid at the time, a friend's sister, stood up instead of staying behind a picnic table. We laid over on its side to act as a barricade to hide behind to watch it go up. Stood up and it went boom right in her chest. And you know that kids have been hit with softballs and things like that, and they've even gone into cardiac arrest. So it was a really scary moment. Left a terrible bruise welt on the kid. But she was, a kid and didn't know to stay underneath of the shelter and not peek up over top. Luckily, she didn't get it in the eye. Thanks for keeping us all entertained, Darlene and Rick. Could you please ask people to pray for my friend Gary, who died suddenly earlier this week, 64. We lift Gary up and pray for his spirit to move on and gather with all the spirits that have passed on before.
Does it fit in your pocket perfectly,
So,
Don?
Patrick, don't get worried just because you're 64. Anybody can die at any age, unfortunately, earlier than they should. A friend of mine
No.
had one of his cats pass away. Josh was here. Another poor thing. What is this? I'm sorry,
We
but
got good news
good news. I want to hear it.
from No.
No.
My mom is now in recovery from breast cancer after a year of chemo, surgery, and radiation.
All right. There we got some good news.
Thank you all for keeping me afloat during this hard time.
Whatever we did, we were glad. I don't even know if I recall that your mom was in that situation. So glad that she's prevailed. So let's stay in remission. Hallelujah, because we also know the story, unfortunately, of others who
Well, I'm glad
are
it was
still
between your
having
eyes,
a hard
SBJ.
time right now. And
Pink Harligan.
the one fan who's
Sure it is, Don.
looking at the end of her life at the age of 32. Talking about Amber and Joey, her husband. And I want to thank you all for all the messages that have been sent up to them, wishing
welcome,
them the
Scott. We're
best
glad
and
to do
sending
it.
prayers and support.
It'll come back around, Arnold. Don't worry. That's what we're here for.
Also
That's what
this
everybody's
week,
here for.
I added another person whose husband, father, was
Pamela Roche.
having troubles, heart troubles. Part of the heart troubles are coming from the fact that the guy works 2 extra jobs on top of his main job.
That's good news.
And he's doing it to
The
get his
remix?
kids through college. And the one kid going through college is the fan who brought to our attention what her father needed. So when I put these up on the community board, please, under the main page of the channel, you slide over to community.
Gross,
and
it's not
touch
just Friday. It's
that
Friday
tab,
the 13th.
and you'll see a menu open up and a series of posts. Be mindful. We're lucky. We're blessed. We all are. Every day. And if we can
Thanks, Pam.
help someone else
still
by
in Florida?
sending some good mojo, some spiritual positivity, can't but help. So, I was working this week on
Enjoy
a new
your time
video,
there, Pam.
and it was another odd place, or maybe not. I had to see what I found. This is the place where I went to also see strange lights in the sky, and maybe I would have had an episode about that. But the guy never showed up, never talked to me. Tropic Fish, thank you very much. So, but I have good
That's
news.
good, Arnold.
In going through the audio of all the video footage I collected, just in case I might get
I'm
lucky,
sorry.
I did.
Alicia Green, I'm sorry for your parakeet.
Gotta go play pirate in the Sea of Thieves? Okay. Arr! Have a nice one.
You're welcome, Mega.
But I found that the Devil's Tree in Port St. Lucie, Florida. Thanks, Darlene, for staying with Rick for 32 years. Thank you, Megan. That's nice of you. But I found that recordings revealed a boatload of activity. So, and oddly enough, a couple things said
Oh, good, Gross. It took
in
me about that
response
long,
to questions. One,
too. Glad you passed that point.
I'm at this tree where two girls were tortured, hung from the tree so that they were just suspending, repeatedly beat up while hanging until they
Bud's red hot.
might have died. I don't know. But then eventually they were
He
decapitated.
thought he saw somebody
The perpetrator
outside.
was a sheriff. Yes. And I don't know what the heck was wrong with this man, but he obviously had problems. So I asked, what happened at this place? I
Thanks,
got a
Steph.
bunch of noise, but eventually I got a response. Death.
Thank you,
And there
AJ.
were some other responses that are similar. So it'll be a cool one. Probably next week it'll be released. I did put up a promo today. I
Oh,
posted
God,
it
it's horrible.
at different places on my other social media. I hope you got to see it if you didn't, because all you have access to is YouTube by your choice. You come anyway, I guess, because you don't need to be reminded. It's always
Thanks,
Friday at
Soul.
8. You know when to come. Others, they like to have that little promo too. And unfortunately, some people were upset about the fact that I'm not going to put it in my feed from the channel. It's going to come from either Twitter, Facebook. It could be on TikTok. I put it up on TikTok this
That's
time.
a good one, Jimmy.
And
Rick.
Instagram.
Listen,
Instagram, of all of the different platforms, is the one you should be using.
excuse me,
Yes?
Jimmy Rick.
Yes,
Okay,
Jim?
listen.
What does he say?
If you get on a plane and
Yes.
you see a pilot or a flight attendant named Jack, don't say hi, Jack. Otherwise, you might get kicked off the plane.
Oh my God, that's right.
I'm glad.
Just
Steph-
say, hey, you. Hey,
Okay.
you. That works good for me because I forget people's names. Hey, you, the pilot. Yeah. If I'd have said hi,
that's
Jack,
good
that would
now.
have been mighty uncomfortable for me. They'd probably do a
Oh.
body cavity search and they'd find a few dead, what are they called? Gerbils.
Oh.
Or a hamster.
Descend said the killer was Gerald Schaefer. He was murdered in prison. So karma got him.
Oh, Gerald
Meow,
Schaefer. Thank you.
meows. Hello there.
Yeah, Gerald Schaefer. What a messed up thing. And who said that?
Mega.
So, Mega, how are you aware of that? Are you from the Port St. Lucie area, or you just became aware of the story somehow? Any idea? Richard Gere style. Do I look like Richard Gere?
No.
Oh. I thought it was going to be a new one. I'm taking notes, see? Yeah, like, look at that. Yep.
Descend is a true crime fan.
Oh, well, you're a true crime fan. Okay. No wonder you like Dan. He is obsessed with that stuff. And he's been that way for years. It was actually Descend who actually said who the killer was.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Descend into the Abyss. I mean,
Absurd.
absurd.
Hey guys, hit that like button,
So,
please. How many likes are you showing?
72.
Okay. Mine's
It's
not
been
coming
a
back.
strange return in some ways here. But, you know, of course, the weather, it's a lot warmer down south than here. But it's a lot greener up here than down south. All the lush green of all the plants growing. Hey, Steve Seabode, welcome back to
Hey,
you.
Steve.
And Pink Harlequin, thank you for joining.
She's
Orange
been in
Jade.
here.
Oh, she's been in? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
You missed so much.
I didn't read all the names when it first started.
But I did.
Good for you.
You just don't listen to me. Hey, Bud again.
Now that the death and the butt stuff are over, the show must go on. Yep. And of course, I'm COVID free now. That felt good. I got to put that in as a little bit of my promo. I showed you that. I showed you us, photographs of us on our anniversary, separate. We weren't even together. I asked her to smile at the camera, and I got a photo of her. That's how I got it. And I took a photo of myself because
You always take a photo of yourself.
well, I'm obsessed with how cute I am.
No, we didn't.
But I got a haircut.
Mom
No
felt like,
loss of taste or anything.
Yeah, Mom
I
felt-
lost taste for your jokes, Jimmy Rick, but not for food and drinks.
I'm not saying a fucking thing because you always talk over me.
Oh, you'd better stop worrying about that because it happens. It's not on purpose. Ow, don't pinch me. Ow, you know what we don't have?
Where is it?
I don't know. Darlene forgot the
I'm
darts.
on the hunt.
She forgot the darts. Now she's going to go look. Worldwide ghosts, I'm fine. And isn't there a worldwide amount of ghosts? Yes, there are. Got to see one of my favorite programs on cable, Paranormal on Camera. Do you like that? Anybody? I think it's good. Get to see some pretty cool things on there that you wouldn't get to see otherwise. Ghost in the Machine, that was by the police. Hey! We're back. Ow. Mr. Doggy Dog, are you here?
I'm doing it because you talked over me too many times.
I always talk over you.
I
What are you
know
going
you
to do
do.
about it?
And not only on here.
So thank you for the super chatters so far. Feel free to jump in anytime.
You're multitasking, Dr.
And
Navarro.
got 75 likes, and I got 100 people in the room, and we're just getting started. We're just into our first half hour. And I have not had a chance to see that, but thank you for saying that, Pink. There's a new Uncharted Travels episode. It's been a little bit.
Hey,
He's got
and,
one up. Go over and send a love to Brennan. If you aren't already subscribed, you may want to consider checking into doing that.
Worldwide Ghost Channel. Hello
And he
there.
has a Patreon, and you can buy all kinds of cool merch
Are
from
you
him.
new?
Yeah, Brennan's a great guy. I miss him. I hope we get to hook up. It didn't work out this past winter when at least we were in the same state. Don, my wife would, if she was single and he would allow it, she would definitely take that body.
He would not come near me. He's too young.
It doesn't matter.
But he's fantastic eye candy. And
Worldwide
he is
Ghost, you just
the
subbed.
nicest guy.
How? To me, him, or both? I'm
Brennan.
still considering the Patreon. I actually got a contact that I don't know what to do with. I have somebody who is working
Well,
on
but
finishing
does that
up
mean you're new here? You get a gift if you are.
a college degree. I think a master's or even a PhD in film, I guess. And he wanted to know if I would let him work with me editing. I really don't know how to turn over editing to somebody. You know, it's like the whole
He's not the first one.
creative
offered,
process, and he admitted that in his request. But I got that this week. Seemed like a nice person, California based, I believe.
Well, with
So
me
I don't
working
know.
now, Steph, that might be a little hard.
But one thing I thought about doing was editing all of the Another Odd Place episodes again to improve
I
them.
just want to see what it looks like. It takes this long for me to see it on here. Do.
I know everybody can help me edit, but this would be taking it over. So
You can no,
I need to have my
No.
feet and hands in the
No.
mud. And if I let it, I would be a pain in the person's ass so
Ooh,
bad.
lawn darts.
Oh, no.
They have pointy steel
They have
tips.
pointy metal steel
I
tips.
can't do that.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah,
I really
can
don't
see
want to
that.
hurt him.
Throwing lawn darts at me. You came over from Dan Bell Worldwide Ghost. Well, thank you, Dan, for teaching this man that. No, he didn't do it. Dan. Hell,
What are you
Dan would discourage anybody from ever watching my content. Only likes if I'm on his content so that I can help him become even more famous than I already have made him. Don't let him make you think it's just a joke. There's a lot of truth in that. It really is. I mean, another dirty room. I think that people would agree. Without me, there isn't another dirty room. It's just a dirty room.
Look.
So
Wait a minute.
We all
Wait a
contribute
minute.
something to
You're
this.
a big part of it,
Yes.
but it still went on after one of the original three people left.
Yeah, but that was the whereas actually the assistant host. So then I got another assistant host or co-host to make him feel good.
Who,
Sorry, Brandon.
Hey, all he has to do is take his shirt off, and all the women and all the men who like men, or anything in
undoubtedly,
between, he would get the thumbs
he
up
gets the
before
thumbs
you.
up, but it doesn't matter what he says. It's just looking at his body.
I don't care. It's
Yeah,
good.
Lincoln Park is a hell of a place. You know what it is, really? It's a sad example
that's
of
great,
poor
Mega. Thank you.
park
Megan's
management.
wearing a Rick Subscribe shirt.
Oh, I guess.
That's right, Don.
Yes. I'm actually wearing the Another Odd
That's right,
Place
AJ. You
shirt.
agree, don't you?
And
Good
where do
eye
you buy
candy.
these shirts? I still have people asking, where can I get a shirt, Rick?
They're not asking that.
It's www.ricksarahstar.com. That's my website, and that's where you can buy other merch, including apparel.
I don't think so, worldwide.
But we do sell other little
Wow,
things.
you're
If you
strange,
didn't know,
I'm
you
married
should
to him, and I'd rather
take
see
a look at
Brennan.
ricksarahstar.com, and you'll be happy. It's also where you can all find those other social media platforms. So if you wanted to see, what does Rick's promo look like? You can go pop over and see them anytime you want.
Oh,
You don't have to be a
may I
member of
speak?
the social media platform. Who was that was talking just before?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Will. Will and Dan, I doubt, are in communication. Some fans
Have
on
no
my
clue,
behalf have
no.
actually tried to reach out to Will. And yeah, he does, Josh. I've actually watched them doing their show with their video game in the background and then the two of them chatting. Yeah, they are having a good time, and I like the fact that Danny and Will get along so well. I'm so happy that they're happy together, and I would be happy to stay in
Can I
communication.
say something now?
Yeah,
You sure?
yeah.
When we got home, I found Deep Eddy's sweet tea vodka
Ooh,
and lemon vodka that I know I didn't buy
ooh.
because I either use plain or the grapefruit.
Right,
Ruby Red.
right.
I have to get some tomorrow. So what I'm having is Deep Eddy's sweet tea and lemonade in Sprite. It's pretty good.
It's almost like a Long Island iced tea. It really is. You ever have the Long Island iced tea? The alcoholic beverage,
Yeah.
I mean.
This is not as potent as that, thank God.
Well, yeah, but it's on that.
Yeah, it's pretty good, AJ.
It's leaning towards that flavor wise.
I'm always fancy third
It's a
party.
fancy drink, yes.
It is not.
Yes,
It's
is.
what I had in the cabinet. But I bought, because it's hard to find Sprite Zero
JetBlue
sometimes.
just got home from work. It's time to sit back and chill and
Yeah.
enjoy some cocktail
Well,
hour
Jimmy
talk
Rick,
with
I'm
Rick.
glad you got a long one once.
Jim Beam and a little bit of ice and a little bit of water. Saul is drinking melon juice. Sounds very good for you. Very boring, but nice
Thanks
and
to
good for
Sen.
you. Why would you not drink something alcoholic? It's Friday night.
Some people don't do alcohol, Rick. There's no problem with
Oh.
that.
Oh, you're an alcoholic. I'm sorry. Oh. Or you have other reasons. You don't like it. You don't drink alcohol. I'll
I
raise a
went-
glass of ginger ale and Pepsi.
I went for years not drinking.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah. So, well, anybody who
I
doesn't,
don't know. Deep Eddies, well,
would
it
you
hasn't given me a hangover.
lift up a pipe with me? It's medicinal. I get it through the Maryland.
Hey, Jimmy Rick, where's Shay
system.
Lee?
Where's Shay Lee?
Yeah.
Probably resting off her hangover.
She needs to switch to something. What does she normally drink?
Wine.
Edna's right with you. No wonder she has a hangover.
Grostradamus, not all the time. I've cut back a little
Sean
bit.
Davis, what?
I haven't been smoking as
Only
much.
because you were sick with COVID.
Well, then I haven't been smoking it all day long. I didn't.
Oh, see, I can't tell because
Hon,
I'm not.
I
home
didn't
now.
have any today until now.
Oh, maybe I should have went back to work sooner.
See that? I didn't have one puff all day until now. Is it okay that I have it now? Please?
Yeah.
Is it okay? Thank you. Thank you. Maybe next week I'll have wine. Well, you don't have to. You can always get some absinthe.
Some what?
It's a drink. It's a liquor. Yes, somebody goes like that. When they drink absinthe, they think about, like a movie about a man who kills witches or
Good night, Third Martian.
vampires.
Hey, is it anybody's
Vampire
birthday?
hunter. I got, it's called Hennessy OG. Hennessy OG. Have you ever heard that? I've never had absinthe either myself. And I've heard the same thing. It's kind of like ouzo. Tastes like licorice. And that other stuff that everybody thought was really cool to get into. It's like drinking cough syrup, Jägermeister. Right. Ugh.
Thank you, Shaylee. I was just wondering where you were.
What did she say?
Happy anniversary.
Oh, thank you. She got up to say happy anniversary.
Bobby, the desert walker.
Bobby.
there.
Hello, Bobby. Walk with us. We love you to walk. Hey, walk like an Egyptian. Go right ahead.
Thank you on a carousel.
And some people like Zima. I don't even know what that is.
Me either.
And all these seltzer water things. Are you sure they're not the same thing as...
There were two
Those-
hard seltzers, one up here, one downstairs when we got home.
Aren't they just the same as that crappy, cheap, not even really a fermented beverage, malt beverages?
Thanks, Worldwide.
Well, Zima
What is Zima?
with grenadine. I don't know what Zima is. Is it a?
Grenadine is like a cherry flavor, something or other.
I am like an Egyptian. Mad Dog 2020. That used to be the
Lucky
poor
7.95.
the poor drunks wine. At one point, it probably was only used for religious Jewish Hebrew ceremonies, like for Kiddush or something like that. But now,
Oh, okay, Jay,
of course,
thank
it's
you.
drunk by many people otherwise. Zima was a carbonated booze, similar to the fake seltzer stuff that we're drinking now. Yes. Might as well drink Night Train. What is Night Train? Is that another example?
Rick is drinking whiskey.
I'm just drinking bourbon whiskey. Yeah. Yeah, some Shabbos. You could have Shabbos, and they would have at least the Concord wine,
You want to go out?
right? Some Concord wine, a little glass. I used to, I was a nursing home inspector along with other types of healthcare. But there was this one small little nursing center that was strictly
No, it's not bullet bourbon.
a Jewish facility, Jewish style, run by a Jewish
How'd it
group.
taste, SBJ?
And it was a very simple little place, and that's where I first was able to see some of the different ceremonies and drinking of wine with them, because I was in the building. In fact, they liked us to be out one Friday before a certain time, 2 o'clock, something like that, so we wouldn't
I
be
can't handle all the acid in the orange
there in the
juice.
building when they were ready to start up doing Shabbats, I guess it's called.
I don't think, Kaylee, Chain, that you're too innocent. It just happens that's the way the conversation turned.
Everybody's innocent until proven guilty. Don't admit anything.
Good to know, SBJ.
We can only so that's terrible. I'm only getting 30% of what I could get.
Good one, Josh.
And I'm chewing on a little stem. I might get a little more out of it that way, right? Is that right? No? So I was taking advantage of something. I mentioned it before, but we did a pretty good job. I did anyway, of getting it all done. Home movies digitized.
Talking about the one you forgot.
And here's the story, though. There was one little reel of 30 feet of film that was left in the original box that was packed up and sent down to us from Baltimore by the shipping people.
Kylie took it up and have it.
Yeah,
back.
we have our post office box there, and we ship from them. It's a good group, good small little company. So somehow when we took things apart, one of these fell in.
No wee shit.
When
on
I took
Rick.
it apart.
So we had a box of peanuts. So I called the UPS place down there,
Yeah,
see
they
if they
don't-
recycle, which means reuse. They
Reuse
can't use them anymore. So
Yeah.
I was just rooting through the box, and I come across a reel.
So it's like 2 more days, and I would not be able to get back to the library. So I decided I've got to get up there. So I got up there.
Danielle Redman.
Technically, I was,
Oh, I hope he starts getting better. You take care of him. He's more important
But
than us.
I wore a mask so that I didn't
Can you turn
spread
that
it.
fan on? I'm warm. Thank you. I bet it was SBJ.
So we have all this footage now.
He's negative, Pink. He's
Now,
doing fine.
now I am. But I was positive when I went back that last time.
Yeah.
But it was just one person in the room, and I stayed away from her. And I told her, and I kept the mask on. So I got that last one done, and I also put up a little peek for you all. If you notice under Rick's bits, a couple of frames of graduation for Rick Serra. Danielle Redman, nice to see you, and thank you very much for your generosity, but glad to see you. It's been a while. How are you now? Are things stable for you? I hope so.
That's good, Potato.
Danielle is one of our first UK fans on the show. And not the only, of course, because we have quite a good number of people from Europe in general, but in the UK specifically. But she was the first, and she'll always have a spot in my heart. And I do hope she's doing well. She had some rough things going on back in the past.
Well, happy early birthday, Jimmy. Do we have any birthdays today?
Well, you'll be my first Aussie if that ever happens. I got away with it. I know, and it's late. That's one thing I had to recognize, that the people in Europe were going to always have a late night to catch cocktail hour, but they do it. But when I got the one invitation to do the podcast with Finders, Beepers, History Seekers, or just the Beepers, I had to get up at, I don't know, 5:30 or something for 6 a.m. or because their time was like they start to do their podcast and then they were recorded at a certain time, and then when they played it, they would play back the episode and then talk about it. So to be a part of all that, I had to be up like at 6:30 and online to watch.
That is almost impossible for him.
So that was like, I remember that because that was like such a rare event for me to be up so early. You know, if you're living in Baltimore, you have to be aware and alert.
Hey, Karen, hello there.
But, and I'm not trying to minimize the fact that you see the news, the number of shootings in Baltimore is epidemic.
Yeah.
Really is. It's terrible. But to say that you need to have a protective vest that police officers are able to use is a little ridiculous. Wild is good fuff.
Pasadena, Maryland.
Hello
there.
And Joe Klein. And everybody, I want you to be aware of this. We are going to have a meet and greet here in Maryland. And not in the end of the summer. Somewhere after I get my feet settled and everything, and I know what her schedule is and such, we'll come up with a location, and I'll invite Dan to participate. But in any case, I'm going to be doing this meet and greet. So anybody who, it would be easier for you to get to Baltimore than it would have been for you to get to Florida. Yes, Rickfest 2022, if you want to call it that. I am definitely going to do that. So I'm glad to learn of another person so close.
68. Hello there.
And details will come, but I want to do that so bad. Now I think we can outside. At least I think we can. And
count SBJ in for the long ride.
Oh, definitely.
You know, does Racer still have
a back area?
Yeah.
Yes.
That would be a good place.
Yeah. during a non-event.
Yes.
Let me just ask, how about a, I have to make sure they don't have something going on then too, but a Sunday afternoon, again, trying to pick a day that people would be off, hopefully at least Sunday.
Oh, that's pretty cool worldwide.
Because we could rent a pavilion at a nearby park.
Or we could gather at Fells Point.
Well, I don't want to gather at some place I can't control more. Have a little more, comfort in the whole thing. Well, people started calling themselves
Somebody said Saturday night, not Sunday.
Saturday night?
Yeah.
All right, I got you. All right. Saturday night's all right. If you have any suggestions or connections where people could, assumably maybe 100 people or something.
Oh, you have got to be kidding.
You never know. I want to make sure I have
Let
enough
me
room.
ask you. All the meet and greets that you've done,
I've had
what was the highest number of people?
2.
I think maybe 3.
All right, 3 maybe.
So, and you're saying,
We did. That's right. At the one of our Halloween.
Yeah.
We went, and this was so funny. We got a canopy,
Yes, we're in
we got a
Baltimore.
banner,
Baltimore.
and we went to Florida, and we thought, I know, I'll look for a bunch of haunted or Halloween events and try to set up a canopy outside of the entry and have fans come maybe and then go to the attraction.
Not a bad idea, so.
It sounded good, but we surely had very few people. One of the people that came was, he was so full of compliments. He worked in the industry. He was a stagehand. He was a union member.
Yeah, you can't make it, Bobby. I would.
And he lived in the Tampa, Florida area, closer to Tampa. We're more on the coast, as you've heard many times.
We know,
so about a
Danielle,
half an hour
your
away.
prayers are with you. We're glad that you're here tonight.
Definitely. So the gentleman said, I like you so much because you're so genuine.
Stop patting yourself in the back.
I have been able to meet any person you can name from stage or film.
I don't think so worldwide.
And there's nobody I would be interested in really meeting, but you I was interested in meeting. So he came out and he met us. It was at that medical facility, right?
Yep. And then I went back the next day and took Mom to see it.
Yeah, right. And we had a lady with her young child, young little boy, who was a fan, and they came. Dunedin is a great place. It's totally being rebuilt. So there's still some of the old character in the neighborhoods, but some of the main downtown areas is totally being rebuilt, the condos and such. Don, private cleansing, if it's what I think you're talking about, that has a fee established with it. I'll talk to you off the air, but it's a significant fee for having to see your ass and then actually insert you.
Hey, Dud.
Up close. Because I'm not talking about going, you're cleansed. I'm going to take my solution and I pound about a quart up your ass with a little air compressor from a filter for a fish tank. But it does the job. It runs right on battery power too. So I just have a couple of 9 volts in there. can squirt the water up 20 feet in the air out of that hose. That's pretty good pressure. For a battery-powered pump, you know it. Really? Wow. Well, some people, will get a discount if I would enjoy doing it. Darlene, when are you going to shoot me?
When I feel like it.
That was worthy right there.
So you were asking to be shot now?
No, I'm not asking. I'm saying I deserved it. The more attractive you are, the lower the price. That made a sting, man. She shot me in the head. You saw it all. It's on film. Is Mr. Doggy Dog laughing his ass off? Is he here?
Miss Blake.
Oh my God, we got Doggy going in here. All right, we need a Rick brand bidet. It would be made by Kenner. Looking innocent, like it's made for children.
No, Jimmy Rick.
Rick's special cleansing kit from Mattel.
Jimmy wants me to shoot you in your other head. I actually aimed for it, but I missed.
They do. Wait a minute.
We have a table here. Cock shot.
Steph says they do that in Kearney at a spa. Kearney, Maryland, or Kearney, Ireland? What's the name of the place? I'm getting a reservation right now. She missed. Batteries not included.
I wish this had batteries. I got tired of cocking it.
Well, do you know some kids? I just saw this, and they got charged with reckless endangerment. And it was part of some kind of a TikTok or whatever viral thing where kids are doing this. Remember the stupid thing that the old lady advertised that we told you about?
Oh, the water thing.
The water bead thing? They shot at people. They shot at an older woman and hit her in the eye.
What was it? I didn't see that.
I just saw it in the news. I don't know where it was. What might have been in Florida, but I'm not positive. But it was a person over 18, so they could be charged as an adult. And there was a photo of him. It was a white guy. And
what difference does the color make?
Nothing.
Okay.
He just looked like the kind of a prankster look is what he had, definitely. He looked like a prankster. And he's now going to pay for it. So when I told you about those things and how they'd be dangerous and I wouldn't want that shit being shot at me. So I guess the people who make that stuff are going to have to add, for fun only, wear safety goggles or some kind of crap. You're kidding on Joppa Road, Steph? You know what would be great if I could do an episode of Rick Goes to the Spa, and I'll videotape myself the whole way through.
You're not getting a happy ending, so don't think that's going to happen.
It won't be on the recording.
No, because I'll be there. It will not happen. Who's going to record you?
Who's going to record me? I was going to ask Steph Short.
No happy ending.
Rick goes to the playground. The plastic toy discs. I know they used to have a gun that used to shoot the discs. They were like coin size, plastic.
Oh, Don, are you leaving? Good night.
Don, we're sorry to leave you unsatisfied. What can we do to fully satisfy you before we go? What do you want? Anything. Just tell me.
Wait a
You
minute.
want to see my nipple? Really? I didn't see that comment either. Okay, I'm just playing. What, mommy?
When we go to Aruba, you're not going to be able to do this.
Yes, I will.
No.
Yes, I will.
If you have Wi-Fi and we're
We
not
will.
Rick, we're not 100%.
We will. Ow.
We're not 100% sure, so you need
I will
to
get
warn
that
them.
wherever there's damn Wi-Fi, even if it's a store. Ow! And there will be Wi-Fi.
Supposed to be, yes.
I'm going to be in Aruba, and I was under the impression from all of the information provided that we will have Wi-Fi where we're staying, which is right at the coast. So we can see the water, the beach, the pool that we have. It's like kind of a large community
Which
thing.
place, the first place or the second place? We're
The
staying
first
at
place.
Oh, I don't know.
The second place is like this really big
It
place.
has a pool, but we're
Yeah.
not real close to the beach.
No, we're not. So the first place we are. The second place, I don't know how it would work, but I would certainly do my damnedest to be on Wi-Fi because I want to have cocktail hour with Rick
But we
from
will not-
Aruba.
We will not have a dart gun because I'm not putting
Yeah,
that
well,
in my
there's some
luggage,
things will be removed.
But I will pinch his nips anytime.
Yeah, of course. And Worldwide Ghost needs a vacation, so that just to look at one would
Isn't
be
that
just as
great,
good.
Shaylee?
You're going to walk barefoot on some Lego now. Lisa, no! First it hurts, then you're going to fall. You're going to hit something. You might hit your head, your poor little head.
You need to back up for a minute. Okay, you're right there. Shaylee, this is for you.
Ah! Oh, thank you, Megadeth Gigantor. Yeah, I don't want to be filmed during a sad ending. Definitely. So obviously I'm going to have to do this while Darlene's working.
Do what? Do what?
Go to the spa.
No!
Here I am in the spa. Hi, hon. Take a look at this photo.
I would shoot you in the head, but I'm afraid I'll hit your eyes. Oh,
You
I
hit me.
got you.
Right in there. I'm dead. Would that be cool? Rick live from the spa. Oh my God. I would live stream for stuff like that. I think that transcends.
31, Shaylee.
D from Romania? D,
I didn't see her name.
welcome to the house.
D, hi.
Another
It's
European.
4 a.m. here. Thanks for making my insomnia more bearable.
I'm sorry you have insomnia, but
Oh, that got her on the channel.
I'm glad you're not sleeping.
So she's a newbie.
Yes, that means you're a newbie. And a newbie, if you'll read the message I think I'm about to read coming up on the feed, you're entitled to a free gift because you're a first-time viewer. If you will write to us at rick.adr
How
right
are you
there
holding them up, Namal?
and send us your name and mailing address, yes, all the way over in Europe where you are, we will send you in Romania a gift. Yes, Dee, we will.
Well, how much is that worth, Josh?
I don't know.
No, under, wait a minute. He got a wheat ear penny from 44 at the grocery store the other day.
It's about 20 cents. Unless it's
You've
in.
been lurking for a while.
See-
She's been following for such a long time.
She's been lurking for a long
Yeah.
time.
I'm gonna.
I don't care.
fix
Leave
enough-
lurking from Romania.
Do you want a refill?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
I'm D and I'm lurking from Romania. That's right next to Transylvania. You know what I'm talking about? Transylvania. Now, a 1908 Indian penny. Look on a penny. Get a magnifying glass. If it has SVDB on it, and it's in very good condition, you're looking at, is it a 1908 or 1909 SVDB? It might have been an '09, I'm sorry. But that'd certainly be more like a $20, $50. Is that what it stood for? Thank you, K1-ish. A VDB. I knew a VDB, and I didn't have VD. No, I think it's a 1909 SVDB, because it was San Francisco for S, and there was a limited number in circulation. And the 1909 SVDB in very good, or even if it was in what they call mint condition, I think that's
Old
in the
Granddad?
thousands of dollars.
For
Yes,
Granddad?
old granddad.
Okay.
And then some ice and just a.
I know the formula.
But don't give me too much whiskey. Just two fingers.
I'll give you a double shot. How's that?
A double shot out of the cup is fine.
Okay. That's what I do.
Ow, I want to suck your blood. Do you really? My blood sugar? Ah, she's taking some. A buffalo nickel. Now, they're nice to have too, but I used to collect coins, and they common coins are the coins like you're mentioning, but they're still nice to see because they're not common. Less and less that you ever find an older coin like that. Mostly you find more of the newer coins. In fact, there's a shortage of coins in circulation because somehow they're being hoarded. Somebody's hoarding large amounts of the coinage, and at some places you find that there's really a problem with a coin shortage. You're not, Josh? I mean, I have a collection, and then I got stamps from my grandfather that some with which could be, if they're properly mounted, might be worth something. But I haven't followed those hobbies for some time. I have a couple that are, the coins wise, that are quite old. Quite indeed. Yes, I do have 19th century coins. Pretty cool. I have some silver certificates as well. And I have $2 bills. Susan B. Anthony dollar.
I think we got some of those $2 bills from John.
Maybe. $2 bills are pretty cool. You do, Jimmy? That's great. And I do too. Does everybody have a hobby of some type that they enjoy? Could I just get some
No.
response on that?
I don't.
Or hobbies kind of not the thing anymore?
My hobby is make sure
I
my
mean,
family's
some
okay.
people are just readers. That's pretty much their biggest time consumer. Play the ukulele. That's cool.
Oh, I like the ukulele.
Digital artwork and needle felt dolls.
Joe Klein collects Lionel trains. Danielle Redman plays the piano.
Hola. Oh, and that's in Eastern Europe, G.
Steph Short collects silver dollars.
Well, right now there's a little bit of a lead in the air problem.
Wow, 1790s. Wow.
The Central Europe and European
Hey,
area.
Amanda Morgan.
Due to munitions being shot off. Tracy Bainter, thank you very much. Yes, I kind of stay away from war and that kind of thing. But I really would wish
That was cool
that
too.
the Ukrainian people
Don't go there.
stick it up, you know who's asshole, big time. And who knows, maybe it'll lead to the downfall of the oligarchian system and opening of a more
Hello,
democratic
Amanda Morgan.
type of government in Russia. I don't know.
You go fishing, Shaylee? What kind?
But it's not looking like a
Where
clear
did you put all
win
that
for
antique
anybody
fire
right now.
equipment, Mr. Dolly
Looks like
Dog?
it's going to be a long, extended battle. It's very sad to see
Barbies. I wish
what's
I kept
going
all
on.
mine.
the little bit we do get to see anyway.
Well, we can't smell you pink, so don't worry about it.
Jimmy Rick, be a good boy for a change, damn you.
He's been good tonight. Don't get on his ass.
Amanda and Lovin',
Pink said she was ripe, so don't be on it, Jimmy.
good vibes to the Ukrainian people and
For
the
chips.
nation. Are you telling me that a woman just admitted that she had a...
Pink said no. She said she was ripe, but she was stinky. That could be her pits. Don't go there. Don't go there. Oh, I forgot the cock. Don't go there.
I have a cock. Hey,
Where is it?
in the future, let me just put it out there. If your body condition is
Ripe and
less...
stinky, she said.
it's less than normal, you don't have to share on cocktail hour with Rick.
Oh.
You can...
Do you eat what you catch, Shaylee?
Yeah, she eats shark.
She fishes at the beach.
She fishes at the beach.
Yeah.
Their beach has a wave that comes in like 10 feet, 12 feet high.
Well, we saw that before in Hawaii, and we didn't go near the edge.
We didn't go near it. It's
Alert!
like, what the hell?
Alert! Danger! Danger!
Jimmy Rick, that is juvenile at best. Your comment was unbecoming young man
That brainsy. What did he say,
with
Rick?
self-respect. She fishes down under.
Well, she does. She is
He
down
didn't
under.
mean that.
How do you know what he meant?
I know what he meant because he's got a cruddy mind.
Stop picking on him.
I will not.
Yes, you will.
He's deserving of
William
everything.
Clemens.
Yes, thank you, Swanson. You tell me. I know. He's
See,
bad.
Shaylee said he's being a good boy. Leave him alone.
He's being a good boy, okay. He's just crude.
Well, I like zombie film.
He's crude and rude,
He
people.
has been very good tonight.
Yes, okay, well, that's a nice thing to know.
So you
I'll
stop
take
picking
a
on him.
spanking.
Jimmy Rick would take a spanking. I know that, especially from you.
I'm going to spank you with my wet finger. Stop, I got bourbon on my windshield here.
And Jimmy Rick will take your spanking. I've never had shark, but oh no, years ago,
Shark?
my mom would send me up to the local store and get, they called it steak fish. But then I found out later that steak fish is actually shark. It was good. That's what we ate.
Well, shark eat other fish. They're carnivores, right?
Yeah, and Marlon just said tonight carnivore fish are more firm and have a better taste.
Yes, exactly. You want to taste like a plant? Like those scum-sucking, algae-eating type things? They taste like what? Plants.
There's nothing wrong with plants.
What do plants taste like? Nothing. You add butter and seasonings, and now it tastes like all that, but the vegetable tastes like water.
Does not.
Yes, it does. Everybody knows it's not even something to lie about nowadays, okay? Like lettuce. Give me a break.
Well, then
Lettuce.
how come you always want lettuce on your sandwich?
It gives a crunch under your teeth, that's all. It has no flavor, but it goes crunch. I could use potato chips, I know, but I prefer lettuce. Now you put some onion on there. Onion has a flavor.
Well, when I do onion, someone can, no, I don't want onion. And I have
Sometimes
to
I
take
do.
my lunch now every day because in downtown
Because
Baltimore,
and they have no places to eat
you
because they
have to
all
walk
closed.
3 blocks to get something to eat. And I'm not using my half-hour lunch break to walk 6 blocks.
But this is unfortunately there used to be places all over, but they've all scaled
Even the
back and
Starbucks
closed.
that had opened up across the street is
Closed.
gone.
They all
Java
closed.
Joe's gone.
Rick, I'm the guy sending you those videos to your email. I know, Colfage, your crazy videos. They are funny. Couple of them in the very beginning, I really was enthralled with
Bourbon
that.
Cat.
The one with your was it a you edited for you to be singing strangely or something like that? I don't know, but Colfage, welcome. Glad to have you tonight.
The one, if I'm correct, he sent us a video of playing an instrument, and then all of a sudden he had no clothes on the bottom.
Right. Playing
Hey,
instrument.
Loopsy, hello there.
Loopsy Oopsie is here.
Baby Shark, Goofy Grandma.
Roast beef, lettuce, tomato, mayo. Do you want some Swiss with that, or maybe?
I like tomato and onion sandwiches too. They're really good.
And then baby shark. I've never had baby shark. Goofy grandma. Vegemite and
Mr.
lettuce sandwich.
Doggy
Yes.
Dog, they say if you want to make sure that you actually have a real scallop, you have to look at that little foot where they're connected to the shell, and you need to cut that off before you fix them to eat because it's extremely tough.
So, what is Vegemite?
Vegemite sandwich.
Yes. I live in the land down under.
I used to love that song.
Give me a Vegemite sandwich.
I think
What is Vegemite?
Something like Nutella, I believe.
I don't know. Is it?
Oh, brown swagger.
Vegemite
Yes.
and Foster's
Not
beer.
on stale bread.
Punishment Aussie sex. Okay. So
Hey,
what
bud,
is it?
You're back to normal. Yay.
I'm good. You're drunk. Good for you. I gotta have a buzz. It's a brown goop made out of mashed termites.
No, not termites.
Come on, that's what this got. I just got from Bat Brains. ZZZ.
Whoa.
Anybody corroborate that it is
Wait for Shay Lee.
Shay Lee. Is Vegemite made from smashing up termites? Brown swagger, we hear.
I like brown
I
swagger.
am half buzzed. Yeast spread, I'm hearing. A version of Marmite.
It is not, Kimbra.
Marmite. I got.
Portuguese rolls are really good.
It's a black salty thing.
Oh, I would like that. I'm a salt eater. I love salt. Can we get it here in the U.S.? God bless you. He's going to do it several times. God bless you.
It's a yeast spread. That's what Vegemite is? COVID cough. No, it isn't.
Very different from Nutella. Thank you.
A yeast. It's nice, but it's nice. That's what we were told.
Can we get it in the U.S.? I'll
Danielle
start looking
says
for it.
it's like Marmite. It's nice.
I don't know what Marmite is.
It's Vegemite. That's what I got off of that. Trying to stay with these people.
You don't read the stream correctly.
Bless you all.
Oh, you can get it at Wegmans. I might have to take a trip up to Cockeysville.
Kevin. Jake is fine. Unfortunately, he suffers from a childhood condition that affected his legs, and he was left with a permanent type of a limp. But that is his normal gait. That's all he has. and he does well with what he's been given. So FYI, that's normal for him. So he's fine. And he also is used to people wondering what it means.
I don't know about clotted cream.
Just tell me what it is, Shaylee. What is Vegemite?
I am going to go to Wegmans and get you some.
I don't want the crap, maybe.
Yeah, I'm getting it. You're going to try it. You're going to do it on camera.
Oh, Pink, I'm sorry I sneezed 3 times.
You're lucky it was only 3.
I don't live too far from Cockeysville, but we've heard of Cockeysville.
I used to work in Cockeysville.
And I
worked for Knoxville.
I have a friend who plays bass.
CoverGirl, which is now Procter and Gamble.
And his last name is Cocky, of the Cockeys for Cockeysville. I know vinegar is in Vegemite. It's sweet Vegemite. It's beef and mustard.
You put it on crumpets.
You put it on crumpets. No, Rick, don't eat it.
Mike.
I was told not to eat it now by Megadeth.
Why'd you go that far to get your California pizza, SBJ?
Coleman's English mustard is good. English mustard, is that like a really strong...
Not this one, Jimmy Rick.
Mustard, ground mustard, or is it... No, there's a town called Cockeysville, Maryland.
Yes.
Cockeysville. Josh?
Good night, Josh.
I hope that you had a good time. Thank you for being with us for most of the show. It's 81 minutes in right now. Now, we already ate, so if I go a little over 90, I hope you don't have a problem.
No.
Now, what are we going to do? How do you speak my language? And that's, I know, Pink.
Oh, that's a song.
That's the song from the Men Without Hats.
Oh, was Men Without Hats?
Men Without Hats, right?
Shaylee's going to send you pics of the ingredients on Discord.
All right. It's just gross, Rick. Imagine Limburger cheese and then add salt.
Well, I like salt. I don't know if
Good
I like
night,
Limburger.
Josh. Men at Work. I'm sorry, Men at Work.
I didn't think what
Men Without Hats.
No, when men are at work, they have to wear yellow hard hats.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why
Men
I got
down under.
the Men Down Under, right? Yeah.
Hey, bud.
A flock of
Mr.
seagulls.
Adventure, hello there.
Mr. Adventure, we've been wondering where you've been.
I would like to see
I was
Men
in
Without
Florida
Pants.
for months, and now we're in Maryland. Where did you drop off? I'd have tried to hook up with you, man, if you'd have just told me. I was actually over on your side of Florida. Might have been able to meet up with you. I'm so sorry it didn't happen. C'est la vie, maybe next fall. We'll be back down in October. Limburger cheese is disgusting. I do not like Limburger cheese.
Well, I like
So
salty stuff, but I
but if
also like
Vegemite
sweet stuff.
is like
And
that
savory.
Limburger cheese, hun, please don't buy any.
I'm not buying Limburger cheese.
That's what it's
When
supposed to
I
be like.
make my pasta sauce, I make it on the sweet side, but it's really
I have
good.
head cheese right in here.
No, head cheese you don't want to eat. Head cheese is a bunch of pig scraps mixed together.
They call it head.
Head
Why?
cheese.
We are Devo. Who is Devo? Richard
No,
Cheese.
Safety Dance is from Men Without Hats. A great song.
Yeah, Safety Dance.
I think it's not that. Toe cheese, no Loopsy.
Toe
no
cheese. Fromunda. That's an
Thank
Italian
you, Mr.
cheese
Pants. Mr. Pants
that I
is
create
eating Vegemite crumpet
if
right
I
now.
don't wash till my body gets quite ripe. Like Pink right now is enjoying her ripe state. And then she's going to go into the garden and she's going to pick a bushel of whatever it is that is growing.
Oh, I
And then she'll put that
I was
into a
working
bag
part-time.
and make a sandwich.
I was working part-time at the hotel when I heard about Devo. The
Right.
guy I worked with, I wish I could remember his name because I was working part-time while I was going to school.
Right.
Remember that?
You talking about the one right at the Beltway?
Yeah, Lock Raven in the Beltway.
Yep.
He
From
gave
under,
me-
exactly, AJ. Oh, AJ's got the gun.
That brainsy. No! You baby, that didn't hurt.
I forgot you had to turn it.
You were such a baby. It's all gone, baby. Baby, baby. Hey, baby.
There, I got a
baby.
couple shots in. Overkill by Men at Work is great. Did anybody ever hear of the band Jaluka?
No.
Let's see. Anybody heard of the band Jaluka?
It's a sweater, not a blouse.
I'll tell you, they were an 80s band,
Bo is sitting
from
on the deck
Africa.
watching anything go.
and the band
walking
was
in the yard.
composed of several white guys and several black guys. Jaluka.
AJ said, "Don't shoot me."
Nope. Nobody.
Drop the chalupa.
Jaluca. Well, they toured Baltimore back in the 80s.
Mega.
And not too long from when I saw another band play the same place. And they're called the Psychedelic Furs.
Oh, the Average White Band. I used to
And
love them. I had just started to work
Because
at,
of a great
Knox Out.
person here in the audience, SBJ, I have a ticket to see the Psychedelic Furs on their geriatric tour.
Is that not what it's
2022.
called? Is it called the geriatric tour?
It's called It Depends.
It is not.
It is.
That's what they're calling it. It depends.
It's called Charging Clear. The Charging Clear Tour. Yes, thank you, Amanda. I mean, I love those guys. Of course, Pretty in Pink was the first thing I ever heard by the band
Danger, Will Robinson.
from a
Danger.
old movie that was very popular at the time and still is.
Oh, Paul McCartney's coming to Tampa.
It has to do with something
But you
about
said Bonnie Raitt's also coming there,
a
right?
club of like people who
Yeah,
have to
Kimbra.
go to school on a Saturday
Bo is now in the backyard. He has
because
left
they were
the
so
deck.
bad. Yes. Pretty in pink, isn't she? Can't wait. Not $800 a ticket. I don't know. But my friend SBJ, he's like, money is a relative. We're going to see that show. I love Living Color. Yes. Have not seen them. But I remember long ago when they started out. So, guys, anything you'd like to chat with before we wind our way out of this session of the Cocktail Hour with Rick? Any questions, comments, anything to share? The floor is open. Charged to 250 joules and you couldn't move. Well, how did you hear it? Must have been kind of an outer body experience there, dog. Yeah, Ducky, well, he's still kind of a very friendly, caring person. the real person who played the part, don't you think? I was that close. Fell right before the trash can. Honey roasted, I like them sometimes, but usually I don't like honey roasted. I don't know. I'd like lightly salted over, I think. Plain, it's like these peanuts
good luck,
need
Sol.
something. Gotta walk the
Perfect.
dog.
And she has a job interview tomorrow on a Saturday? Wow.
You don't know how to do it. She's going to show you how to walk the dog.
He got me
Aerosmith.
some flowers because we basically
Maddie.
we both forgot, Shaylee. Good
So-
luck, Sol.
So I hope that everything comes out okay from your pooches. So we've been trying to show you that, apparel. Can you see that, huh?
Yes.
Like this one, designed by
Oh,
Soul.
great muffin, where are you?
Soul,
Camping.
going to walk her dog. This is her design. It's my series. It's called Another Odd Place.
Great.
It is
Taylor-
probably going to...
Taylor got the photo from us, and it's on their fridge.
It's not going to be. It is going to
No,
be...
bud, you're not going to see his crack.
My large emphasis as
Thanks,
the channel
Jeff.
moves on will be to keep that sustained. And also then we have After Hours, which we got 2 episodes on, and I've been talking with the writer and hoping to get another script so we can start on another episode of that
Yeah, the
series.
crevice.
And try to hopefully get the other series out. That is what we're calling
Who's Billy
the
Gibbons?
fan faction. Who?
Who's Billy Gibbons?
I don't know, Billy.
Must be something with music.
Okay,
Worldwide said I met him not long ago. Great experience.
I don't know who he's with, but I'm glad you got to meet a great musician. I got to meet Danny of Marvin, who is a phenomenal guitarist, and he's still able to be
Hey, Heather.
down to earth. Hello, Heather. And ZZ Top is actually playing down in our Inner Harbor
When?
this summer.
Oh, at Pier 6?
I think so, yes.
Guess what?
What?
Guess who's still at PSC?
No.
Yes.
Can't believe it.
I may have to talk to her.
Talk to her. So, who would want to see ZZ Top? Anybody? Yeah, I'd like to see him. Sadly, we lost the one member, but I still would love to go to see the other guys with the new member sitting in. And Warren Haynes, we saw down at the harbor with the Baltimore Symphony Orchestra doing the music of Jerry Garcia and the Grateful Dead.
Bud would like to see him.
And that's the cool shirt that I'm known for wearing here during
Billy
the show.
Gibbons is ZZ Top.
Oh, Billy Gibbons. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Didn't click. Excellent. Well, that's a cool person to meet with, man. Don't know where his beard starts or ends, but the Reverend Billy Gibbons even.
Yeah,
So there, who
she's
knows?
still
Maybe
working
there's
there.
a chance.
In fact, when I was holding court there yesterday,
Yeah.
Donna was there, and she came down, and they were talking music. I had no clue what the hell they were talking about. You would have known. So it's like, yeah, maybe, hey, can you get me ZZ Top? Can you get me in for ZZ Top? I'm sure she'll say yes.
Well, you just talk to her and say, and anything else you think we might like.
Well, you need to look for Pier 6.
Well, okay.
And where's that other place we went?
Oh, that's Ram's Head Live.
And look at Ram's Head Live.
Right. These are both in Baltimore. Yes, we know about Frank Zappa. I didn't know it was Glenn Burney. Actually, the Zappa family. Apparently, it is still in the area
thought
as well.
Originally, they were from Hamden.
The Zappas, you thought they were from
I
Hamden?
thought they were from Hamden originally. I am probably wrong.
Well, up the road in Highlandtown is where you have the bust of Frank Zappa in front of the library.
So maybe
And
he's lived all over. Who knows?
is that, I don't know if it's Ukrainians or if it's another group from Europe, nationality basically. They are the ones who funded the whole thing. And I had, unfortunately, a kidney stone the week of that when they were going to have a free show, live music, playing right there. Frank Music's, I think his son was going to be playing to dedicate the bus there. So if you ever get in Baltimore and you're a Frank Zappa fanatic, then you need to go to Highlandtown to go to the Highlandtown Library, because that's where you'll find that little, I guess it's bronze, bust on a concrete base.
I don't understand that question, Jimmy. I keep telling him to flush as soon as he drops.
Jimmy Rick, thank you very much. Do you tuck when you poop or you let it rest on the toilet? If I'm in there myself and the door is shut, nobody's coming in, I might enjoy the aroma while I'm reading.
God.
Dan Bell has that fragrant oil that you take a drop or two and you put it in the bowl before you sit down to shit. And once you shit, the poop goes underwater. The oil keeps the odor
I need to get some of that.
in. He's got some of that. Oh, man.
Poopery. That's right, Lucy.
Poopery, personal care items. Dan is... Nothing is too good for Dan. He loves his products. His hair coloring, his hair gel, his dick cleaner, everything. It's so great. But Dan is very clean, man. He maintains himself with a high level of sanitary conditions, never letting himself become stenchy, stinky, ripe, overripe, or anything like that. Oh, do you know that Poopery Kimbra one? Buy some Poopery.
Are you sure it's long enough to rest on the toilet seat, Jimmy?
What is he talking about on the toilet seat?
When he poops, I tuck my dick when I shit, but afterwards pull it on the rest on the toilet seat.
What I do is I put the toilet paper across the seat, acting as a hammock for my schlong.
Oh,
So when I sit down, it has something to sit upon. Now, I angle the penis down to hit inside of the bowl, but once I'm finished the wee part and I'm getting ready to do the drop, then I let it rest on my hammock of toilet paper.
He wishes.
Because, of course, it is so large, it needs a whole net to hold it up.
Hey, remember, I've been with him for 32 years.
I hate when I leave it
I know
free.
what it was and what it is.
When the end of my penis enters the toilet bowl water, I am so cold when I go to take
Mine
a
was
dump
like
in the
6
winter.
months ago, and I'm good. Rick's was a year or two ago, and he's good.
What's that?
Colonoscopy.
Oh. But now I, do the cleansing, and I've noticed a remarkable maintenance of my clean hole. Yes, I do. And Pink, your nipples are sensitive. Mine are always sensitive. It's the burden we must bear as we live through life. Hope you don't bump into anything that would cause you any kind of a pain or a titillation. unless that's what you want. Then recommend some kind of a lotion so as to not chafe and dry and cause cracking of your nipples. You could get udder balm. That's what they use on cow udders. And you can put that on your udders. And that would be helpful. Ah! Get off my
I got
hole.
your udders.
Oh! I threw a dart and hit her in the face.
Oh, I'm out of darts.
I just went like this and it went bloop.
It got my lip.
It landed that way. It didn't go straight. It hit her sideways. Oh, God. Ah! All right. Here. Let it go. Go ahead.
I already got you.
Do it. Do it. Come on.
If you're giving it to me, I'm taking it.
Oh. Takes a licking and keeps on ticking. Rick's noggin.
My Timex.
Well, I hope I've done enough to please you and help you to start off your weekend nicely and have a good
Yes,
time.
I am, bud.
I hope no one has to work, but if you do, I hope you can whistle while you work, having had this little bit of infusion of positive energy
Good for you,
and
Jeff
joyfulness and just having fun hanging out with your friends. We still have 85 people here,
Very good.
129 likes.
Yay!
And thank you, super chatters, through the whole night. Been very generous, and I thank you all. So,
Love you all.
what do you think, hon?
Time to say goodnight. Take my glasses off. I'm back to work. It feels good. I'm actually sleeping better because
She's tired.
I'm doing something during the day. So.
Good night,
32
everybody.
years.
32.
No, you can't do me.
She does mean I can't to her.
Ow! You hurt my ear.
Noggin, noggin.
Nipple.
All right. We're crazy. Thank you very much for hanging out.
Good night, guys.
Good night. Look forward to putting out my next video next week. I hope you will enjoy. In the meantime, go on my channel and watch what I've already given. Please. It all loves to be viewed by you, especially that have never viewed it before. The virgin viewer.
No such item.
No virgins involved. Peace, everybody. We love you. Have a nice weekend. See you next Friday.